Welcome back to the third part of the conversion factors videos. This is should be a short video, just using what we've already learned about conversion factors and just putting them into sort of real life practice. So some of you may be nurses already or going into nursing, some of you not, but this is just kind of a real life example of when we have to do conversions and why it's very important that we understand how to do this. So if you look at this problem, I'm just going to read it real quick, just so that you have some time to process what's going on. Okay, so we want to know how many milliliters of children's Motrin. Okay, if there's in 5 mils of that Motrin, 100 milligrams there's 100 milligrams of ibuprofen are needed to give a child a dose of 0.18 grams. Okay, so there's one similar, and some I'm sure there's practice and whatever, but I could have had this in milligrams here, 0.18. All right, but I changed it to grams just to give it a little bit more practice for us of converting. Okay, and so the first thing you got to do is you need to know how many milligrams you need for this child. Okay, because here we've got milligrams. Okay, and so some of you may already know that you can just move your decimal place over 3 places, but I'm still going to show it. Okay, if you have 0.18 grams, I need to convert to milligrams. So in 1 gram, okay, this is a prefix that you have to know, there are 1,000 milligrams. Okay, so you multiply times 1,000, so all you're doing is just moving your decimal place over 3 places. Okay, so you end up with 180 milligrams. All right. So technically, let's go ahead and do this just to give us 3 sig figs. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, we moved our decimal 3 places over, so we've got 3 sig figs for the milligrams. All right, so now I need to look here. Okay, I have 180 milligrams, but only 100 milligrams in 5 mils. So how many mils am I going to have to pull out of this children's Motrin to give to this child? So I take that number that I'm given here, okay, and you still are thinking, just like the past 2 videos, about how you can cancel your units. So I should have shown that there. So grams cancel, you have milligrams. Okay, and so I do the same thing. Here I have 100 milligrams in 5 milliliter dosage. Okay, so my milligrams cancel. So all I'm doing here is plugging this in for my conversion factor. Okay, and so if you divide by 100 times 5, okay, it looks like we're going to get 9.00 milliliters. It comes out to be 9. So we need 3 sig figs because we got 3 here. So we got 3 here. Okay, which makes sense. So remember to think your common sense. So I know I need more than 5 mils and not quite double. Okay, so not quite 10, and so it makes sense that it would come out to be 9. So this is just an example of a clinical conversion of sort of everyday practical uses for converting in the job world. So thank you, and I'll see you again soon.